All right. Okay. Hit me with your best shot. Help me hit me with the best shot. So,
Eileen took that rock Syria to have it on the crumbs. These sisters took her in, then wavered, unsure if they should eat her or surrender her to the wild hunt. Syria escaped before they could decide. Pursued by a spectral rider, she had fled into the swamp, where Darrow had lost her trail once more. He now needed a new lead.
all right. So,
Got eyes like a cat. Catch mice too.
I keep going to that poster thing. I don't know why. I just.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
I know your wife is.
Got news of your wife. How no? Why do you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her? She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave. You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under. I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more. You still think me rotten to the core? A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened to you?
Well, yes.
Actually, that's exactly what I think. The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Not as. So tell me, how was it with you, Lee?
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story. With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, risen against King Ethan and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
So it's your fault after all.
Still seems like your fault to me. Will you let me finish?
What happened then?
All right. What then? I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with a babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. A dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of the mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love. How'd you find out? Came home one day and Anna was gone. And things too. I found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet as soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Same if they call you bloody.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all. What? Your nickname. Makes sense now. No, that's an entirely different story.
And what did Anna say?
I imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased. Ha! Not the understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life and mine several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so I might as well kill her. How many times I apologised. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Seems you deserve each other.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers. I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Level 7. Your wife is with the crones.
Your wife is with the crones. I said it. What the fuck do you mean? What crones? Ones who live in Crookback Bog. Oh, I've heard folk speak of them. I thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
A friend touched them.
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna. A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt? No. Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie, what happened to her? The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there. Content? What is this tribe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind. A pact? What the bloody hell? She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word in their own twisted way. What do you mean? Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested, to guarantee she'll pay off her debt. A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like a We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Do what you want.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid. What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out. I've warned you. What you do, that's your business.
We have a deal. Time to fill yours.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours. A word once given.
Alright, it looks like we're gonna be playing a singing.
What did I last? Basilisk. It just attacked you. Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last. Watch out! If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the horses.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Damn it! Can't leave him like that.
have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
We even.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't believe. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Raids pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
Alright.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without him.
How did I get past?
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad. She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanian's mercy. I gave her a letter of sight conduct.
Where'd you get the letters?
Where do you get these letters? Haven't always led these padded jesters. Served in the Temerian army once. The Redanians guard the crossing. True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there. Well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
We gotta go.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her. It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could, spit it out. I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly. Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide. I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you. But go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
I'll go.
Extra coin never hurt. Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwell. You can join us there. Fine. Sounds good. What was that? You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as a hog of shit. Uma? Strange name. Aye, strange. But he gave us no other. You mean he can talk? Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a towel up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck. Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him? Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards. Must have been pretty desperate to play for that. Ah, quit your carping, smart ass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the booker's former master. story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk they were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresomes blind. One fellow, the merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gamble away everything he bought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uber wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you would know a good tale from a running fart.
Proper Baron now. You've got a jester.
Alexa, stop.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. His wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Mind your imaginations. Ever run into anything like it?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Alright, so Alright, so where's this thing? So it's all the way up there. Okay. Right, let's get a little bit closer to this. Technically, I want to basically do other quests because I need to like level up because the enemies will be harder if I don't level up. So I'm basically trying to go level up, and I'm only like level 7, so yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Slower.
Faster. Get here.
Yep, this is technically. Alright, so it seems that to me. I'm going the right way, right?
Generous, the downfall of civilization. All in decay.
Officer, taking a rest from the champion. Take it easy. Eternal fire burned bright in my heart.
What do you see, pain giver?
That's some lovely soup.
These are no longer songs of flower meadows.
You are out. We speak to the state of no blood in your heavens.
Right.
Mutant!
How are we to fight? No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. No, I want you not to live like you. Everything I throw, please.
Sure hope Dooku hasn't made the same thing. Hey, shut up. We're looting here.
Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah. Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Why is she hiding?
Who's she hiding from?
Templar Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Who might know?
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
What's her name?
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
Where is?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there. Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Do you know where exactly, though?
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow in. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove. Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
Slinger.
Templar Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
Oh, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know about this and have had a moth a mile away.
What do you want?
What's your point?
I ask the questions, wicher, and as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Who's in it for me?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares take this city's air. It's in you.
Deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! Well, how much do they sell? Oh!
Waste of bread.
White one. Take a gap.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
You try it.
Still around.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Hey, the kingfisher.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Holy moly.
So, be merciful. Give us a crowd, eh? Your mum's sick and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Well, you'll find.
Alright, I'll give you some coin. But you gotta tell me where the putrid grove is. I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Keep going. Arms for the poor. In springtime, the roads wet with hay. The sun bright and warm our hearts.
Like a lovely.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, now one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find out one who want me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right.
Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee by a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in, please.
Hey, the kingfisher. You're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to trust your position for it. I'll be a fool albino naked.
The thinking customer will soon right around our best deals this side of the pond.
I believe I ate something terribly disagreeable.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop! Drink!
Okay, so. Alright, same place as before.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
I've heard of you.
Ronnie bugs the drugs by here. Cheeks like full barrels begging to be squeezed. Ah, here is something else. It is righteous.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
The butcher, a black.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Temple guard let even you into the city.
Open up.
It's right. Oh!
Who are you? What you want?
What have we got back to?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Well, he's been eating him for 5 years.
Can't tell a freak.
Take a look. What do you see?
You know, there are swords. You say you kill everything.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
That's right. Not the password getting through. Don't know. Got to contribute to the ground's allocation.
Don't know the password.
Pay up.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave the door. They'll be safe.
No chance.
Not that I have it parting with my swords.
In that case, we must part. So long now.
Open up.
Oh. Oh, right after.
Fine. Make sure you...
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
What ails you?
Gotta go
About
fast.
time we made something clear.
Gotta go fast.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. With you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
I knew I was looking for you. Got something to take up.
Am I mistaken? Or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
What do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution, mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you has found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Carol. Mark my words. Yeah. Alright.
Hello everyone, Crystal Vision here, and welcome to Level Name Not Found, because we actually got rid of it. We're using one of those weird Spyro edit glitches, or not glitches, hacks. And yes, no, it's actually Fractured Hills. I'm here with the Terran 64 and Promond. Well,
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping you to survive, right?
6 months ago, if somebody said Tris Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never believed it.
6 months ago, Tris Marigold parted with some very dear fantasy about the moon. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
That was saucy. Beautiful, isn't it? Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your jug.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're a Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything that I can, of course. Who might know more? Hello, Clue. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Clue. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arms. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to.
Commissioner Corran,
The flame contained a dead cat. I can't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Clue. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The full didn't ride the show together pretty field. Every man's got his sense of his loss. The interrogated the mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Threw up his drinking ale, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly tissue. I placed a beat on his belly and set a mark atop it. Down you went back.
Lucky this time that you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Clue.
How you like that silver?
There's a draft. That's it. Clue never says here if it wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that will open the secret passage. Well,
Free city of Manhattan. Name actually used to mean something.
the very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Rock Mead thought they'd be safe from radicals and evils. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan with the fire. But now the rat stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin. Judging by what Clue said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. I've been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. He seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with me.
But maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
The package is near the harbour behind the sunken boat.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this. Seem to be in your element.
You'll remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Trace, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price.
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents.
Gerald, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed me. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense. I don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for a rat shit. I think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some giant fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have enough to count. Well. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my wicher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled.
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
In a day, he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen was doing.
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
There goes the rat.
Well, well. Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
They stay from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally like it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice with you, Tis. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this poor son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Some bitch.
Bastard hired me on the assumption you wouldn't want to trip. If not for you, we need that.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. You'll go in.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Should watch out yourself.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something at Agsuri. And I just got an idea. There's an Nyromancer in town, Kareen Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Kareen's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Nice seeing you again.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Kareen goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bips, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Alright, so yeah. Alright, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. Gotta go fast. Someone gotta go fast.